Hello and welcome to AN24 News Round. Here are the major headlines. Osun Labour holds thank you walk for Governor Oyetola. Trump urges Americans to vote for him. And TB Joshua predicts that Trump will lose US elections. The news in details after this break. Public servants in Osun State on Monday held a thank you walk for Governor Adegboyega Oyetola. This followed the implementation of welfare packages for all categories of workers, as well as the implementation of minimum wage, lifting of ban on annual salary increments, and embargo placed on promotions and conversions since 2012. The workers welcomed Governor Oyetola to the State Secretariat with fanfare and messages of appreciation, engaged him in a kilometer walk from the Secretariat gate to the State House. Speaking on behalf of the workers, the chairman of the Osun State chapter of the National Labour Congress, Comrade Adekwame Jacob, hailed Oyetola, describing the implementation of welfare packages for workers as a welcome development. An NLC member, Comrade Arapasukwo Adejumo, thanked the governor for delivering on his promises, saying he had never minced words about his desire to improve workers' welfare in Osun State.
When we came into office in 2018, we resolved as an administration to give the welfare of our workers deserved attention. Our resolve to deliver welfare to our workers to improve their efficiency, we set up the Government Labour Committee to work out the modalities for resolving all workers' welfare-related issues, including minimum wage. The committee has submitted its report, and after an exhaustive perusal of the recommendations, I'm pleased to announce to you as follows. Minimum wage implementation with promotion will commence in the state of Osun with effect from 1st of November this year. The ban on annual salary increment, which was done in 2012, is lifted with immediate effect. Embargo on promotions and conversion is also lifted with immediate effect. I sincerely thank the leadership of Labour for their contributions to the outcomes of Government Labour Committee and for collaborating with our administration to navigate this economic storm. I must say that I'm happy and blessed to have the quality of Labour leaders.
The 17 people kidnapped last week by gunmen in Gwagwada Sabo community in Gadabuke development area of Nasarawa State have regained freedom. One of the 17 told journalists that they paid a heavy ransom to secure their freedom, adding that they collectively paid 2,200,000 naira in addition to food items like grains and cooking oil, among others. He said that those without money were directed to give grains, while buoyant ones parted with money, depending on the financial status of their families. He said the kidnappers have informants who feed them on the social status of their victims. The abductees included the librarian official of the Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, 3 ladies and 13 other male adults. The chief imam of the community mosque where they were abducted, as well as children, were spared during the raid. Police spokesman Rahman Nansel said he could not confirm if the ransoms were paid, but noted that the captives were released due to the pressure by the policemen who were trailing them. Nigerian prophet TB Joshua has said that President Donald Trump will not be re-elected as the US go into the presidential election on Tuesday. TB Joshua, in a statement posted on his Facebook page, said there will be a new president in America. The US presidential election is set to be a closely fought encounter between the 2 major candidates, Republican incumbent President Donald Trump and Democrat former Vice President Joe Biden. The prophet said he will reserve what he saw until the new president is inaugurated. He, however, urged that believers should not worry, but rather have joy that the new U.S. Supreme Court Judge Amy Coney will be an instrument of check. And finally, on the news round, U.S. President Donald Trump has again urged Americans to vote for him as the nation goes to the poll today to decide the next American president between himself and Democrat Joe Biden. According to Trump, he is fighting for the future of all Americans and called for their support. Meanwhile, he has continued the verbal attacks against Biden, noting that voting for Democrats would mean giving control to globalists, communists, socialists, and wealthy liberal hypocrites who want to silence, censor, cancel, and punish Americans. Despite an often startlingly laid-back campaign, Biden, 77, has led in almost every opinion poll. And with that, we've come to the end of AN24 News Round. Thank you for listening.